It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time.
And now, on with the show.
Am I back? That was stupid. Thank you, everybody. Am I back?
Oh, yeah.
That was stupid. All right. I don't know where I left off. Thanks for being here, everybody. Mike and/or Mandy, hello to you. Okay. Let's see. All right. Start over. Here we go. I'm kidding. I'm not doing. Okay. What's going on today? Other than Prime Day, does anybody care about that? Is anybody paying attention to that? Did anybody know about that? It's a big midsummer shopping event. And I know it started with Amazon, but other retailers, they can't fall behind, so they follow suit and they have their own deals going on at the same time. I've gotten nothing yet, but I am looking. And I'm looking for things that have to do with hurricane preparedness. Last year, we lost our power for a couple of days. And we're looking to do something to help out with that. Not a whole house generator necessarily. We're not ready for that. But I've got my eye open on things. I'm watching things. Nothing to report yet. So we'll see about that. All right, let's see. Welcome in, everybody. I was going to go back, and you know who you are. Thank you. I do appreciate you being here. So I'm looking for inverter generators as opposed to a straight-up generator, one that works with dual or even tri-powered inverter generator, which they work on not just gasoline, but you can use propane or natural gas. Arnie bought some silicone tips from his Apple Pencil. Perfect. The perfect thing. Jay Nashville, hello to you. Is there anything else I was interested in? No, not really. But and that it goes on for a few days. And I've been waiting for this moment. And I'm not just looking at Amazon. I'm looking at Home Depot. I'm looking at Lowe's, Walmart, wherever, because they all got something going right now. They all have sales. So more on that later. Did I just say more on? All right, what's next? Let's talk about the Detroit Tigers briefly. They're still doing really well. Here is. These are the current standings in all of Major League Baseball. And a week ago, the Tigers fell behind the Los Angeles Dodgers as having the best record in baseball. The Dodgers were, I think, 2 games up on Detroit. Not that this matters. It's more of a league thing. The Tigers being in the American League, the Dodgers being in the National League. But it's still fun to pay attention to. Anyway, the Dodgers ran into a buzzsaw in the Houston Astros. They were swept. They lost again last night to the Milwaukee Brewers. So they've lost 4 in a row, as you can see over on the very right column. The Tigers have won 4 in a row. They swept the Cleveland Guardians, and they won last night against the Tampa Rays. And they are currently playing the Tampa Rays. And it is 1-0 in the top of the third. The Rays hit a solo home run in the first inning. So it's early. It's so early. 3 Tigers have been named to the American League All-Star team, and they are starting Riley Green in the outfield, Javi Baez in the outfield, and Gleyber Torres at second base. And no doubt their ace pitcher, Tarek Skubal, may even might be the starting pitcher for the American League as well. So it's all been a lot of fun. And yes, indeed, the Blue Jays, hottest team in baseball. I think they've won 9 in a row. And they swept the Yankees, which was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, it's baseball's been fun this year for me, anyway. Yeah. What else? My son, who the boy, just a recent Florida State graduate, wanted to go abroad this year. And what do you know? He's abroad. I have no pictures or video yet. Welcome, John. But he is currently in Seoul, South Korea. How about that? And this is his second day there. They are 13 hours ahead of us. So this morning we were chatting with him through WhatsApp. And we're helping him out, booking tours and stuff like that. He's staying in a hostel. We know where he is. I know exactly where he is right now because he's asleep. Although he needs to get up because he's going to take a tour of the DMZ, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he's got to get up. It should be 8:13 a.m. there. We'll see. More on his adventures at another time. Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right. It's time for my eating segment, so let's do that. Last week, I tried some Vlasic pickle balls, which were like cheese balls, cheese puffs, but pickle flavored, and they were surprisingly delicious. They were sent to me from the good people at It's Joey's World, and today is no different. They sent another snack, and it's this. Speaking of Asia, these are crunchy ramen snacks, the original soy sauce flavored, and I've been holding on to these. They're ready to eat. I don't know what they're like. They look like they could be like Fritos, but not corn based. I don't know. Let's crack them open and find out. They are made from wheat flour. Okay. Ooh, it's 2-0 now. Tampa over Detroit. Middle of the third. Tigers coming up to bat. These remind me of something. These have a familiar flavor and feel, and I cannot place it. But when I do, and it might be 35 minutes from now, I'll let you know. But these are delicious. These are really tasty. Thank you so much, Lisa and Keith and Joey, for sending these my way. That was a lot of fun. Still 2-0. All right. That was good. Time for a drink, and I usually just drink coffee on this show.
Great coffee is easy, Mrs. Olson.
Coffee's for closers only.
I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee.
Fix you up, calm you down. It's the lifeblood that drives the dreams of champions.
I usually just drink coffee on this show. Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I'm trying to figure things out and checking to see if you can still hear me. I don't know what that was about. You could hear me at the very beginning, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway. There's my coffee with my Father's Day gift. This has been the summer of coffee candy. And I've got another one today. So far, we've tried 6 different coffee candies. Last week, we hit a bump in the road. They've all been pretty good up until last week. We started with Coffee Nips, went to Werther's, Amira, Bali's Best in the upper right. Then the Copico, which was pretty good. And then last week we had the Jack and Jill XO coffee candy, which my least favorite. There was a weird, it tasted chemically. The ingredients included coconut, which I think maybe that was it. It gave it a weird, not great flavor. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it was the worst coffee candy so far. This week's coffee candy is from my mom. Hi, Mom. When we went to visit them in June, she had this for me. Coffee candy. Now, it's there is a candy cafe, Little Temptations, up at the top of this. This has been opened. We ripped off the top. It's been tried already. A deliciously dark and bold flavor experience. She found these at TJ Maxx. And there's the sticker right there. On the back, it says this is a product of Brazil. So that's fun. We haven't had a Brazil coffee candy on this show. I did try these when I was in Michigan. That was not quite a month ago. But I don't remember what this was like. So I have to refresh my memory here. It's dark. I don't remember that. It almost looks like it's a very dark brown, but at first glance I thought, well, that looks like black licorice. It is not. Hard candy. Yes, I remembered that I liked it, and I do. It is smooth. It is closer to Coffee Nips than any of the other candies that we've had so far. Coffee Nips being the first coffee candy I've ever had. And there are 8 ingredients on here, listed right there. The third ingredient is butter. This is the second coffee candy we've had where butter was included in the ingredients, and coffee was the fourth ingredient. But I think that adds to the smoothness of this coffee candy. Yeah, these are great. I could... Yeah. I got a whole bag of them. So thanks, Mom, for this again. I'm going to have to, when I have more time to savor the candy, I'm going to come up with a better, something, when I add it to this, a little blurb about it, a word or phrase. I'll have to come up with a better one. It's most like Coffee Nips. So far, that's what I've got, but I'll come up with a better one. All right, where are we? All right, let's take our first intermission. When we come back, we'll play our game. Does that sound all right to everybody? All right, I'll see you in 20 seconds. First intermission.
Look, ice cream, still the top favorite. Try some and thrill to the ice cream taste. Yep, it's real good.
The favorite of young and old alike. The smooth, flavor-rich cream, heaped and overflowing, delicious, and refreshing.
Okay, the Tigers still down 2-0. I know nobody else cares. They do have a runner on second with 2 outs. All right, let's play our game. Okay, this is Chronophoto. We will be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess what year the pictures were taken in. They're all different. The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points they give us. A correct answer will earn us 1,000 points. So 5,000's a perfect score. We want to do that again. We can guess anywhere from the year 1900 to the year 2024. And I will be looking at the chat for your guesses, because you guys are better at this game than I am. Here's our first picture, and Tigers now have two men on. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, third inning. This is the first, when I opened up Chronophoto today, this was the first picture, and I think maybe Laura and Jamie will get a kick out of this. When I first saw this, I have seen old pictures of Charlie and Stacy, like they've shown them on their videos, and I thought maybe this was them back in the day. I don't think it is. Anyway, here's our first picture. It is a couple of people on a Honda VFR. I'm not one for knowing much about motorcycles. It's the end of the third. Tiger stranded too. Anyway, by looking at their clothing, I'm thinking this is the 80s, the mid-80s. And by looking at the El Camino in the back, I mean, yeah. So I'm guessing this picture's 40 years old or so. Yeah, let's look at their shoes. That those high tops with the padding around the ankles, that, the bunched up socks. He's got what I think are there's a green heel on his shoe, maybe Adidas or Adidas, depending on where you are. Are those cargo pants or just pleats or whatever? I had pants similar to that in the 80s. And I went to a parochial school and I was written up for them because the seam wasn't on the side of the pant leg. It was down the front of the pant leg. Can you believe that? I'm still bitter about it. The only time I ever had detention in high school was because of that. And now I teach at a public high school, and it's laughable. Anyway, the car in the back, their clothes, and I'm sure this motorcycle is a huge clue, but I don't know much about them. I'm going to guess 1985. Now I turn to the chat. Okay. Noah, welcome in. Lost in Wax, hello to you. Walking Beyond Borders, hello. All right. Our first guess is from Nick in Virginia. Hello, Nick. 1990. Then we have an 87, 82, 86, 1990, 2003, really? 1989, a bit later in the 80s. Another 85, that's what I said. Is that Austin Powers in a white jumpsuit? Kind of looks a little bit like that, doesn't it? Noah says 1984. Keith says 93. Really? 88, 86. Connie Rathman says 86 as well. Hello, Connie. Thanks for being here. I said 85, and there are a lot of guesses around there, and somebody backed me up. I'm going to say 85. And this might be the last time we use one of my guesses. But here we go. It's my show. Survey says 87. 1987. Mark Langenkamp, hello to you. Said 86, 87. That counts. 80, couple of 86s. Did anybody say 87? From North to Neverland, one of our first guesses. Well played. All right. We got 849 points. Let's see picture number 2. Okay. What are we looking at? Is that a very young, in the plaid shirt, the Microsoft guy? Probably not. It also looks like an early picture. Now I can't think of his name. Bill Gates. Man. It also looks like an early picture of the bass player from REM, Mike Mills. Look it up. You'll agree. Must be a nice day. They took their computers outside. Carell? Or perhaps they were trying to type Karen and hit the wrong key. I don't know. Could be a game. I don't know what's going on there, but all right. Are these scouts? At least one of them is, right? This kid here. I don't see a mouse, so they are controlling this, whatever system this is, strictly through the keyboard. They've got multiple setups. They've got a tree stump with 3 monitors, and it looks like they've got kids all around here. At this computer station, this makeshift computer station. I do not believe that is Bill Gates, now that I look further. I mean, maybe. I don't think it is. So before mouses, maybe 1980, something like that. 81, maybe 80. 1980 is what I'll say, but I'd rather see what you guys have to say. Let me go back in the chat here. Oh, did Debbie have the right answer as well? Sorry, Debbie. I missed it. Let's see. Jay Nashville, do you have our first guess here? 1980. That's what I said. Yeah, I'm not sure it's Bill Gates. All right, 81, 89, 75. Interesting. 82, 77. The first laptop because it's near their laps? Perhaps. I'll give you one. All right, let's see. 77, 86. Mark says 86, 87 again. 80. I said that too. Do I go with another one of my guesses? 88. We have an 81. 82. 81. From North to Neverland. I'm going to reward you for your awesome guess by using this guess. Here we go. Survey says 86. That's so much later than I thought it would be. There were mouses by 86, weren't there? Debbie, you said 86. Mark said 86. What else? Wow, good guessing. Well, how about that? 640 points. We have 1,400 and change. Let's go to picture 3. This is more like it. Okay. It looks like really stormy skies. I'm wondering if this picture was damaged up in there, in the top right there, or maybe it's God. I don't know. Who's to say? All right. Again, Los Angeles. Is that where we are? Los Angeles Van Truck and Storage Company. Pasadena banner, Venice. Oh, wait a minute, right here. Hang on. 1908, right on that banner. For the Midwinter Carnival. I think maybe we've got it there. I don't want to... Does that say 1906? All right, I think that's it. But let's just look for a couple more people that heard about the Titanic. They're thinking about tickets. Yeah, everybody's saying 1906. Noah says 07. I'm going to go 06 here. Wait a minute, what's this? 2:30 matinee. So there was a movie house. Or maybe it was a live performance. That's right. I see matinee and I immediately think movies. The moving pictures. All right. Zooming out. I'm going to go 1906. And then hit the submit button. There it was. I love when the answer's in the picture explicitly. Next picture, number 4. All right. They're raising their hands in the air like they don't care. Are they prisoners? Perhaps. Do these guys have shadows under their noses, or are these like Hitler mustaches? Where are we? Did this soldier on the left, did he remove the bayonet? Is that what he's holding there? So he could have 2 weapons? He seems outnumbered. I mean, although there is a photographer with him, I'm guessing there are other people off camera. You know, this group of soldiers with their hands up, arms up. I thought maybe World War I, but the soldier on the left with that helmet, I don't know if that's a World War I helmet. So now I'm thinking World War II or other. I don't know. So I'm going to go back. I don't know who has the first guess for this picture. maybe lost in wax, says 1925. We have a Mark, our military expert, says, I think that it's World War II, 1944 or 45. Mark, very big on the 2-year guesses today. I appreciate it. Noah says 45. 1930. We have a 1920. 1900? Debbie has had a correct answer today. 1945. A couple of 1945s. I think I'm going to go 1945. All right. Survey says, hey, good guessing, you guys. D&G Explorers, welcome in. Dilly to you. Hope you guys are good. We have 3,489 points and one more picture to go. We can get 4,400 points if we play this well. Okay. The most ridiculous train service going outside the cars. What's going on here? Because somebody wanted their tea or coffee? Come on. You're risking your life. I'm hoping this train isn't going as fast as the blurred picture makes it appear. All right. Just zooming out all the way. What was that Wes Anderson movie where with the brothers on the train? The Darjeeling Limited? Is that the name of it? Where they were on a train in India? I think. I saw that movie once a long time ago, and I don't remember it. Anyway, that's my frame of reference for every picture is a movie I've seen that resembles something in the picture. So are they in India, perhaps Pakistan, or elsewhere? On a moving train. There's a person watching them, spotting them, ready to catch them if they fall. Probably not. This one's tough. This could be it's a color photograph. The camera had to have been somewhat advanced to, I'm guess, take this picture one-handed. It's in portrait aspect ratio. I mean, you could do that with any handheld instant camera. I'm going to guess this is in the 90s, but I don't know what else to base that on. I'm guessing it's a picture. The photographer is holding on like these guys, or is he sticking his head out the window? Probably. So he could have two hands on the camera. What am I talking about? Let me just go to the chat here and see what you guys have to say. All right. Walking Beyond Borders. Is that our first guess for this picture? 1983. Good guess. An old Maxwell House commercial? Oh, maybe. Oh, I see. Yes. I like it. 88, 1980s, 1970, 1987, 75, 85, 2010, 1995, says Paul. Man, I don't know. Well, Debbie says 75. Not the only guess from the 70s. I'm going to go with Debbie's guess. 1975. Survey says 83. Nick said 85. That was close. 80s. Walking Beyond Borders says 1983. Our first guess, was it not? Well played. We ended up just shy of 4,000 points. I don't care how we do on these games. I have fun playing every time, and I thank you for playing with me. We'll get 4,000 next week. All right. Coming up. Oh, another intermission. When we come back, I've got a top 15 list about blueberries, of course. All right, stick around.
The cats can't make the scene fast enough. The chicks can't make it quick enough. There's never been a beach ball like Beach Ball. Starring that riptide rider, Ed Burns. And in this, their first and only movie, the greatest, the grooviest group of them all, the Supremes. Those loving, feeling boys, the Righteous Brothers, with their big soul sound. The Four Seasons, singing their golden gas dawn. The Hondells. And that sensational new group, the Walker Brothers. How can you blame these beach bunnies for flipping out?
Come on, guys, pick up the tempo. Wow!
Yeah, swing, little birdies. They're skydiving. They're surfing, hanging 10 and riding the big 9. They're skin diving. They're racing in the Riverside Rally. And the sweetest little streamlined baby of them all, the Silhouette. The hottest D-long wheels. In Beach Ball. Catch it.
I have never heard of that movie before I saw the trailer for this. All right, during the break, I tried the ramen snack again, and it dawned on me what I was experiencing, what it tasted like, what it felt like in my mouth. These are they have ridges, and there was a cereal that I haven't had in about 40 years, but it was like a puffy square that also had ridges on it. And when I would have it dry out of the box, or maybe a spoon that didn't have much milk on it, and it wasn't soggy yet, that's what I think I'm thinking of when I tried this. It was like that cereal, and I don't remember what that cereal was. It doesn't... I mean, I haven't had it in a long time. I don't know if it still exists, but that's what it's like. It wasn't Chex. Chex was more... checkered? You know what I mean? It wasn't like this. It was... I don't think it was Kix, but it could have been. I don't remember what Kix are like. It wasn't Golden Grams. Those were delicious. Yeah, oh well. I'll look it up if I remember after the show. Kix is around. Sebastian the Crab, thank you so much. Welcome in. I don't know. I don't remember what Kix looks like. That's what's in my head right now. All right. It is National Blueberry Day. And I don't know what that is. I don't think it was that. No, it wasn't that sweet. Nor are these, which is... I don't know that one. Ripple Crisp. Maybe. Kix were spheres. Oh, they're round. Okay, it wasn't Kix. Thank you. That's good to know. Today's National Blueberry Day, so I've come up with a top 15 list. Quick facts about blueberries. Printed it out. Here they are. I'm going to go through them real quick because, tigers are on. Okay. Let's see. Am I ready here? Number 15. One large handful, a half a cup, of juicy blueberries contains just 44 calories, but has 2 grams of dietary fiber and 10% of your daily recommended vitamin C content. They're healthy. All right, moving on. Number 14. Always choose the darkest berries. The deeper the color of blueberry, the richer they are in antioxidants, vitamins, and medicinal perks. I didn't write this, so medicinal perks, that's an umbrella under which a lot of things fall. That's fine. But the gist is darker blueberries are healthier. All right. Number 13 on the list. People have been eating blueberries for more than 13,000 years. Mike hates blueberries. Am I muted again? Are you kidding? Hang on. But the gist is darker blueberries are healthier. All right. Number 13 on the list. People have been eating blueberries for more than 13,000 years. I'm not muted. Okay, thank you. Mike hates blueberries. Yeah. Am I muted again? Are you? I love blueberries. To each his own, right, Mike? Okay. Where are we? 12? Let's try 12. All right. Number 12. The blueberry is one of the only commercially available fruits that is native to North America. Not that I looked this up, but I didn't realize that the blueberry is native to North America. I mean, now it's worldwide, but most things are not. Most fruits are not native to North America. Okay, number 11. Blueberries were called star fruits by North American indigenous peoples because of the 5-pointed star shape that is formed at the blossom end of the berry. That just makes sense. You can see some of the younger blueberries, that crown or star on the blossom end there. Star fruits. And now there is a star fruit. Probably around as long as blueberries, but not everybody knew about them. Okay, moving on. Number 10. There are 5 major types of blueberries grown in the United States, including low bush, high bush, of which I think there's a couple different high bushes, rabbit eye, half high, and bog blueberries, which I think are Alaskan. Boysenberries are native to the United States as well. Thank you, Mark. Is it also Cow Appreciation Day? I don't have a cow sound effect. I have Goofy. All right. Next, we've got number 9. All right, how about this? For our Canadian viewers, British Columbia is the largest high bush blueberry growing region in the world. As a country, Canada ranks 3rd behind the U.S. and Chile. Blueberries are Canada's most exported fruit. You are looking at British Columbia there. All right. 8. Where's 8? I don't have 8 ready. Here we go. All right. There's 8. Number 8, New Jersey claims the blueberry as its official state fruit. And Minnesota, is Dean here? We'll have to tell him this. Minnesota claims the blueberry muffin as its official state muffin. I didn't know states had official state muffins. I guess they can have whatever they want. They're states and they're free to have official whatevers. Okay, number 7. Consumption of blueberries has been linked to health benefits, including a reduced risk of cancer, increased insulin response, a reversal in age-related memory loss, and lowering blood pressure. Awesome. Love it. I am appreciative that I enjoy blueberries for that reason. All right, number 6. This is very personal to me. Number 6, the best pie I've ever had was a slice of blueberry pie. I had it at a little diner in Pigeon, Michigan, which is in the thumb. And I don't think that diner exists any longer, which is the saddest thing ever. This is not a picture of that particular pie, but it reminded me of it. And also, the best milkshake I ever had, or one of the best, was a blueberry milkshake, also in Michigan, in Royal Oak, Michigan. I've only ever had one, but it was wonderful. All right, so that was number 6, just personal bests from me. Number 5, blueberries are 85% water, which is a lot, but that only ranks blueberries as number 16 on the fruits with most water list. At the top of the list is a tie, actually. You would imagine watermelon, but also strawberries right there with watermelon. 92% water. Blueberries, again, 16th on that list. 85% water. Just above mango, I remember. All right. Number 4, here we go. Blueberries sold at the grocery store are usually hand-picked, unlike frozen berries, which are often shaken out by machines. I guess that's when you buy them frozen, you don't care what they look like. They're all frozen together anyway. But for the consumer to see a container of blueberries, farmers want them to look their best. So do grocers. So that stands to reason. Oh, here we go. Yes. Are you talking to me? Was it you who told us about tri-pie? Yes, tri-pie is something we've done for the past, 10 Thanksgivings. It is our dessert. We don't make pies. We go out and buy 3 different types of pies. One is usually a pumpkin pie. I need to have that. And 2 other rotating, those change. But yeah, tri-pie. Love it. Can't wait. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm very hungry. And this is just sitting here waiting for me to eat it. Okay. Where are we? Top 3. Here we go. Facts about blueberries. It's National Blueberry Day. Number 3. A single blueberry bush can produce as many as 6,000 blueberries per year. Not in my yard. I do not have a green thumb. It's not happening. I would just kill that blueberry bush, unfortunately. I won't even try. But I did read some things. So if you want to grow blueberries around your own house, deer love blueberries. So if you have deer near your home, you got to be careful. Put netting around to keep birds away. Birds love blueberries. A blue thumb in this case. Yes. Well played. All right. Number 2. The blueberry is one of the only foods that is truly naturally blue in color. I didn't write this, but actually it's a deep dark purple, truly, but like a grape, really. But it's bluish purple, I'd say. Anyway, the pigment that gives blueberries their distinctive color, called anthocyanin. Let me see if I can smooth that out. Anthocyanin. It's the same compound that provides the blueberry's amazing health benefits. So that stands to reason with the darker the blueberry, the healthier it is. Same thing. Squirrels. Yeah, I would imagine. So if you're going to grow blueberries, or frankly anything, protect them. That's me saying. That's Rich coming from me. Number 1 on the list of blueberry facts on this National Blueberry Day. Early colonists boiled blueberries in milk and made gray paint out of them. A secondary fact that's kind of related, that traditional blue paint that was used in the homes of Shakers was also made from blueberry skins and milk, but they added indigo and sage blossoms. How about that? Blueberry paint and milk, blueberries and milk. And I wonder if there's anything else. Otherwise, that sounds like the beginnings of a blueberry milkshake, and I am all on board for that. Ladies and gentlemen, 7:57, the show is over. Thank you so much for hanging out and having fun with me. I will be back next week, and I will see you around other YouTube live stream chats. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you had fun. We'll do this again in 7 days. All right, everybody. Thank you. See you later.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.